We are Wario, we'll carry the waft. Anyway, yeah, we're going to be playing Wario again today. No longer are we on off week. Back to my main, back to the standard business, back to our routine Wario gameplay. So if you were stressing about that yesterday, don't fret. Wario is sticking around for a while. I don't plan to switch mains. At least not in the foreseeable future. So yeah, keen to keep playing Wario, and see how I can go. Maybe until the new game. If they totally dunk on Wario, then maybe I'll switch my main. But for now, I mean, I'm just having a good time exploring with that character and yeah, seeing where it goes. I actually wanted to talk about. I saw a tweet from Spargo this month. He was talking about how, well, he reckons like an underrated fact is most people choose their mains based off their personality, and I think that makes sense. That's why I sort of mesh with more characters than others. It sort of does just fit who you are as a person, I think. And yeah, I sort of, talking about that, I just wanted to think about, why do I play Wario? What are some of the reasons I stick with that character? That's sort of what I was thinking about last week. I wasn't thinking about switching my mains, but I was just thinking about why did I mesh with Wario in particular? Why is he my competitive character? Why do I have faith in him? Things like that. I think for the most part, it's just how I am as a person. I'm kind of like an observant person. I like to observe my opponent, find openings, find reads. Whereas, some people just kind of like to force their game plan. They want their opponent to feel threatened, feel forced to do things, and then they can capitalize on that. I kind of like to see what the opponent is suggesting, what's their sort of style, how do I fit against that style, and that's sort of how I like playing Smash Bros. So I think Wario is really good for that adaptability. He's got kind of like a very wide breadth of moves he can use, a lot of different moves in his toolkit for lots of different situations. And the more I play Wario, the more I understand just how much the pros know. There's so many different situations in this game, so many different matchups, and so many different avenues you can take. The bike alone, I think, is just a super cool move, super interesting usages, how it can block projectiles, how it can sort of force the opponent to approach, how does the opponent themselves deal with the bike, that sort of thing. And I think the other thing is I'm kind of cool in those last hit situations. Like, I'm not overly stressing, not shaking. I mean, I do get nervous, don't get me wrong, but when I'm playing Wario, I always have faith that I can come back because I got the waft, and I like playing in those comeback situations, feeling the opponent's nervousness where they might slip up, any habits I picked up as I've been playing them, and then capitalizing on that, getting the waft. No better feeling in Smash. Big fan of that. What else? Well, I guess that would be tenacity. That's what I would call the personality thing, I guess. Jeez. It's off my head. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it just kind of similar to the first point I made, but I'm kind of like just a curious person, whether it's from science or something else. I like being a more curious person, adapting to what my opponent does. So playing player 2 usually as Wario. I should have definitely thought this through. I think there is a few more reasons. Maybe I'll think of some on the car talk back. But I don't know, there's just sort of an interesting talking point that Spargo said, and I just wanted to think about, I guess. I can't think of anything else. So just keen to play Wario again today. I've been playing Falco. I got him into Elite Smash over the weekend, which is nice. Probably should have done that before I played him in the tournament, but whatever. It's kind of just cool anyway to learn about a new character, and I have a feeling maybe I like a few things might carry over into Wario. We'll just see. I still practiced yesterday, just practicing my movement, practicing some Wario combos, like up throw up airs and a few waft combos. So I've got that all prepped and ready, and we'll just sort of see how the Wario goes today. No expectations, and let's just have some fun. All right, see you around.
Are you going to play, no, Isaac, are you going to play? Alright, sweet, thank you. Alright, we had a request to put this on the stream. We got Josh and Kori against each other. Kori running the CSS and Josh just running the classic. Lock that in, reset winners round 2 now. Alright, we're doing alright on CSS actually. Good. See what I can do all of it. Three. Good. I'll run. Oh, that's not what it is. I didn't mark stream set to start it. Mystery solved. Josh picking up stock. I don't know what Josh's thoughts on CSS are, because people think the character's cool. A lot of people are like, that character is a fair machine. Whoa! Unfortunately, Wario's fat ass. It's top mid-roll, like not have to leave the up there. Mostly because of like spaces, obviously. If Kori was like a little further back, it'd be fine. Otherwise. Coverage there from the CSS actually. It's nothing you expect that like after almost played against the CSS before, that after like the up smash they're able to keep the next prep going. Walked on deck. Ooh. Yeah, Josh having trouble figuring out how to kill him this spot. Or like how to open up Kori. Kori just milking this stalk out. Josh already at 85%. Goes for the kill, does not quite work out. The thing is, Kori's fine but trying these things out, so like, you know, on the nice little stuff there. Wait, this gets killed terribly really fast. Got Wario on the stage. Uh-oh, uh-oh! Let me make sure that that set's recording. Yeah, it is. Sweet. Oh my god. Josh. Something devious on his mind. One thing that's devious on his mind. Good on him to not drift in from the jump in the corner. With beating an up smash. The game would be over right now. Oh, Kori going for it again. Not punished for it though, able to just keep playing out this neutral. Oh, just tries it out of shield. Alright, and Kori just saying, give me the reliable hits, I'm not nearly scared anymore. I'm sure not killing a big man like Wario. Oh, I thought that was gonna be a back air. Alright, Kori catching things well. Wow. Oh. Oh. No way. No way! I feel Josh gets a little impatient here. Oh. Well, beautiful.
Okay, we are on our way home after the tournament, and quite quite happy with how it went. All things considered, I hadn't played the most Wario going into today. I was kind of grinding back onto Elite, which I think I mentioned in the other car talk, but nonetheless, showed up, warmed up in friendlies before the tournament, and I was pretty happy with how it went overall, I think. To answer what I was gonna say before the car talk, I think I had, I was talking about like how personality matters, like when you're playing, like how your play kind of shows through with the personality. I do think that's a true statement. But anyway, what was I going to say? So tenacity, that's something I find, staying cool in those last hit situations. Being curious, that's another trait of mine. Observant and adaptability and stuff. But I think that the last thing is just like well, I've got two things actually, which is like, the first is I think I'm like kind of like a rhythmic player. I like choose my timings based on trying to be like out of sync with my opponent, try to disrupt what they're doing. So I'll like kind of study, when do they commit? When do they, like say for example, I'm fighting Cloud, they'll dash back, backflip, do a back air, then dash back again, maybe do another back air, but when do they change it up? Is it like 2-3 times straight away? Like those sort of insights there. Like I'll inch my way forward in the moments I think they're not going to commit, and try to swap them when I think I can. And then the last thing is I think I kind of like the joy of the game. Like I love being stubborn with how I play. Like not being forced to play a certain way. I like finding my own way of playing, like discovering it as I go. So kind of like I don't know, stubborn joy, insightful play, something like that. I don't know. But yeah, let's just get into the bracket breakdown, and I can sort of talk about the personalities of who I was playing, describe what I was capitalizing on and stuff like that as well. So yeah, the first person I versed was Varnami. They play Wolf. I've said this so many times in this YouTube series, but I will say it again. Wolf is definitely my most understood matchup for Wario. That's my old roommate. We used to play that matchup all the time. So good out of shield for Wario. Air to airing's not great, but it is good to like sort of catch them off if they're doing landing aerials. You can like do a rising aerial, catch them off. Edge guarding's good. 2-framing with the F tilt is good. And so when I was playing Varnami, I was sort of just shielding, seeing when they were going to grab me, which they weren't really doing that much. And yeah, just trying to like dash shield, disrupt their play, anti-air them a bit with Fair. Fair's really good in the matchup, really annoying for Wolf to deal with. Obviously their Fair outranges me, but I can sort of like, if I know they're going to go for like landing areas, I can sort of disrupt them with my rising areas and then drift back as well. And yeah, Varnami as a player, I think they're really good, but I think they're a bit gullible of getting nervous. Like they'll commit for something, say like dash attack, and then like shield. Like shielding is their habit after they do something. So I've versed them a couple times before, so I know this habit as well. I even told them about it. But yeah, Chomp's really good in the matchup for that reason as well. Like against Varnami, you think I'm going to do a landing aerial, I'll Chomp instead, disrupt that, or just do a tomahawk, or like after he shields, I think he does some, if he thinks I'm going to grab him, he'll do another committal move, so I can punish that, so I can like land and just shield, and then like try to punish that. And yeah, I think game one I ended up it was actually pretty close, like back and forthing, but that's the other thing in this matchup. Wolf can't kill. He really struggles to kill Wario. Not a lot of good kill options. His kill moves kill pretty late compared to some of the other characters. Super hard to back air Wario as well because he's quite stubby. We were even stock one. He got me up to 150%, or he got me up to 130%. I killed him with back air, just found a rising back air, and he he just couldn't kill me for like for ages on his second stock. I got him up to 80%, and he only got me up to 150%. Like, he just found a straight up tilt at the ledge to catch my jump to kill me, but he was really struggling to kill in that matchup. And then even stock 2, he was just struggling again. He could rack up percent easy, but couldn't capitalize on the kill, and especially in mid percents, just couldn't really find anything after he wasn't able to really combo. I won that 2 stocks, and then game 3 was actually a bit closer, but I think it ended up going last stock. I hit an F tilt on this second stock to like hit the side B, and then I just found an up air. Oh, I think it was a nair. I'm not sure if it was just a raw up air or it was just a nair 1-2 up air waft. It might have been a raw up air. So I think he landed on the platform. I just did a full hop, got an up air, and then did a full hop waft to get the kill. Ended up winning that 2-0. So that was expected. I was in my seeding, but still good. Then game 2, I versed Kori. Now, Kori is a much higher seeded player than I am. Usually, I think they got number 2 in PR in Perth last quarter. So going into it, obviously I'm definitely not favoured for that, but they were playing not even their secondary. They usually play PT or Rob, but they were trying out the ZSS, and I have a little bit of experience for ZSS, and had a rough idea on what to do. So Bike's really good in that matchup. Like the normal F throw really covers the range that ZSS wants to be in. Zare's a bit of a nuisance, but Wario can just sort of play further back. You can't really rush in against ZSS. Like, ZSS is a lot faster than I am. So I'm just sort of finding my hits, trying to disrupt what they're doing. But try to disrupt what they're doing with my movement or shield or something like that. And yeah, game 1 ended up just finding good back airs to close out stocks, and they went for it was like last stock, last hit. We were both at like 130, 150. They went for, because they'd seen me shield a couple times in neutral. I changed it up. I ended up just like staying back. They went for a grab, and then I dashed in, got the dash attack to close out. Don't think they were DIing properly that either. They DI'd it in, and got the kill game 1. And then game 2, another close game. They were kind of adapting because they're a better player as well. They were adapting pretty well, but I was trying to waft their up airs. They kept going for like these up airs strings, and I ended up was like, oh no, I'm not gonna waft anymore. I'll just neutral air dodge. And they weren't expecting it, because I think they went for like a read, and they went to up B, and then I wasn't sure if the up B was going to land on the platform or on the ground. So I just short hopped under the platform, wafted in both those spots, but they ended up falling through the platform, got the waft, killed, and won that 2-0 on stream. So I'll probably show that game in the middle of these car talks. Then after that, I played Bunk. Last time I played Bunk in living at my Wario number 22, I believe. I think there was another time as well. But anyway, they ended up, we got pretty close. It was close. Game 1, I ended up not using the waft. I was trying to hold it in a last stock situation, see if I could get him to commit to something, or super armor something. I was just sort of like not trying to pull the trigger. I think it's a good trait to have as a Wario, that you're not gullible of like just pulling the trigger too early. I was playing patient, maybe looking for like the head hitbox, for example, on the waft to catch him off. But yeah, he ended up getting an up smash on my air dodge, and game 2, I think I was getting a little bit too impatient. I was kind of rushing in. Bunk's sort of changed his tempo when he's versing me now. He's not playing as aggressive, which I think is a good thing. I think Cloud should be playing a bit more patient, walling out. So like, what I could do in the past is he'd do like a dash back air, and then I'd rush in to try and intercept his next movement option. But now he just like dashes back, plays slow, so I have to sort of inch forward. Just play for stage control, inch forward, then try find my hits when he commits to something. And yeah, game 2 ended up just better playing me. I think he was playing better on the day, and kudos to him. But that was pretty far in bracket, so I was quite happy on how I did, and that game was on stream as well. And then finally, I versed Jafar, who plays Luigi. Pretty bad matchup. Wario doesn't need any introductions on that part. But something I just decided to do differently was just to not engage at all. Like purposely just trying to like drift away. And because Luigi's so slow, what I realized as I was playing was I can actually drift faster than Luigi can run. So I can actually like double jump over him and like go to the corner, or try and mix him up with my air acceleration as well. And just did a good job actually not going on a shield, even though I got up B'd stock 1, got the classic grab combo into up B. Still clawed my way back, did a good job getting it to last stock, but just didn't win. And then game 2, I actually was in the lead, did a good job of, I took his jump on an edge guard, I like back aired the side B, and then I went back to stage, I had bike on the stage, timed the bike throw on his second side B, so he side B'd again, and then hit him with the bike on that second side B. But then I just didn't close out. I didn't find the last back air I needed to sort of win that interaction. I just back aired, but I like missed his side B, and then got hit afterwards. So a little tragic. Could have maybe changed the momentum of the game if I got that second stock lead. And then we were close again, stock 3, sort of like a last hit situation. And I can't remember what I did. I think I got up from the ledge and then spot dodged or something, and then he just did cyclone, so ended up catching me out after the spot dodge, and then I DI'd it wrong. So it's kind of annoying when you DI one way towards, like on the last hit you should like switch it up basically, because I was like DIing in and then it like pushed me to the other side. Oh no, sorry, I was DIing, I can't even remember. I basically needed to switch it up. Ended up, it pulled me to the other side, and then I ended up basically DIing the wrong way. So yeah, overall went 2 and 2, but I got 9th because I went pretty far in winner's side. So yeah, really happy with how I was playing. The 2-0s felt good, and the 0-2s were pretty close as well. So a lot of 2s again, 2-2, 2-2, 2-0, 2-0, 0-2, 0-2. So yeah, good tourney overall, and yeah, happy to see the Wario doing well. Good to be back. So I'll catch you next week, Monday. See you guys then.